Hi guys, so this week I wanted to show the top must-haves for beginners in terms of makeup. So what makeup products you need to get if you're looking to start wearing makeup or you're very new to wearing makeup. So first up, I would suggest you getting a primer. So the one that I'm currently using is NYX Shine Killer, and I think it cost me around £6. So it's very reasonable. It's nothing too expensive and too pricey. And as I have combination to oily skin, this primer does the trick for me. It takes away any kind of excess shine that I have once my foundation's on, and it does a good job in terms of it lasting throughout most of the day. However, there are like other better primers you can get out there. One of the ones I would suggest is the Smashbox primer. It's like a silicone base that's also very good. I think it's like Smashbox Photo Finish primer. It's really nice. I like that one. Yes, so next up I'm going to discuss foundations. So if you're new to makeup, I would suggest you figuring out whether you like to use a liquid foundation or a stick foundation. One of the positives I find with stick foundation is that it's very quick in terms of application, and I tend to just quickly put it on my face and blend with a kabuki brush, so it looks like this type of brush. You can also use a liquid foundation. This one is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, and I tend to either blend with this brush or with a beauty blender, which is like a small sponge. And my beauty blender, I got on Amazon about 4 of them for about £2. I never got like the really expensive one. So yeah, you can definitely find a way to make it affordable and to also not stretch your pocket too much. And the foundation stick that I have here is the Black Opal foundation stick, and it's also drugstore. I got it at the beauty supply store in London, and this foundation stick cost me around £5 to £6, I think. And they're both very handy. If you're having trouble in terms of figuring out which colour would suit you best, I would suggest going to, a shop like MAC for them to test out which colour it will suit your skin tone. And then probably, if you're not ready to buy it, just ask for a sample, and they tend to put it in a small container for you. And you can take that sample away and apply it and see how you're finding that. And if you're not a fan of that foundation and you want to try a different brand, at least find out which colour you are in one foundation, preferably a MAC foundation or Bobbi Brown, something quite popular. And then you can Google the colour version of a different brand that you want or that you're looking for. Alright, so next I'm going to show you eyebrow pencils. So what I like about eyebrows is the fact that it frames your face, and you don't have to do anything too spectacular to make it look amazing. You can just make it quite simple and easy for yourself. I like to use the Stud Eyebrow Pencil by MAC. The reason why is because the actual pencil is really thin, so it goes around your eyebrow, and you can just follow the shape of your eyebrow with this and use it as like an outline. So you can outline your eyebrow using this eyebrow pencil, and then you can fill it in as well using this one. But I like to fill it in with the Anastasia Dip Brow. So next up, I like to also use an eyeliner. The reason why I feel like it makes my eyes stand out a lot more whenever I do use a black eyeliner just under my eyes here. Without it, people are like, oh my god, are you alright? Are you sick? No, I'm not sick, I just haven't got any eyeliner on. So that's why I like to use a black eyeliner, and it just makes your eyes pop. But you can even use white as well, because white eyeliners make your eyes also look quite bigger and make your eyes pop as well. And I also like to use a liquid eyeliner for the top of my eye. It's from Superdrug, but it's by Collection. And the reason why I like this is because the actual brush is very hard, so it's stiff. So it's not difficult in terms of applying it. You literally can stroke it across your eye, and that's why I like using this one. And it was probably like £3 this cost me, and it lasts throughout the whole day. To concealers. So if you're new to makeup, you may not always want to wear foundation, and you just want to put on you still want to look nice and glamorous, but you don't want to go for the whole shebang. You want to do something quite simple. Concealers are very good in terms of covering any kind of marks you may have. I would suggest getting a concealer by MAC. I like this concealer here, it looks like that. And the coverage is very good. It covers, what needs to be covered in terms of any dark marks you may have on your face. You can literally put some concealer on and a powder on your face and then go about your business instead of having to do the foundation and everything else like that. You can just use concealer. Let's move for probably like 10 months. But it just does the trick. And I also use it on my eyebrows. So whenever you fill in your eyebrows and you want to create some kind of highlight under them or just make them stand out, I like to use this concealer on top just because it's very close to my complexion. I'm NC50 in terms of foundation, and I got the same thing in the concealer, and I just put it on top of my eyebrows because it just makes it stand out more. And then I like to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal on underneath. Today I just used this for on top and underneath, but this concealer is very good for highlighting, and it pretty much is around £3, and I've got it in Fawn, this colour Fawn, and yeah, I use it for under my eyes as well as under my eyebrows to create a highlight effect. To set this concealer under my eyes, I like to use this matte press powder just because it's not too heavy and it doesn't create, you know, a total glammed up look. It just sets the concealer, so it's pretty much like a pressed powder that I wipe under my eyes just so the concealer stays in place. So if you would also like to, you know, wear mascara, so many good ones. There's ones by Maybelline, L'Oreal that you can use, and they're really affordable at $6.99. The one I have here is the NYX Doll Eye, and it does the trick as well because it just makes your eyes look a lot more awake and alert and really pretty and glamorous. So definitely get a good mascara. For eyeshadows, I would suggest going for a simple eyeshadow palette. This one's quite a lot. However, what's really good about this palette is the fact that it has neutral colours, and I love my neutral colours. This one has a lot of browns, some purples and pinks. Some of them are matte and some of them do have shimmer on them. If you're going to work, you may want to go for a matte colour, so maybe like a matte brown neutral eyeshadow, and then you could just use a black liquid eyeliner like this one on top of your eye, and then your black eyeliner pencil underneath, just there, and then some mascara, and that just enhances the look. Okay, so next up I'm going to discuss blushes. So the one I have here is Format by MAC. This is one that I like just because it's not too bright and it just gives it a nice look once your makeup is finished. Your makeup is done. Also, you should try Raisin by MAC, and that's also very nice for brown skin tones and brown complexions, and they cost around £16, £14 by now. I swear everything in this video is around £16. Do not quote me on any of these prices, it's just an estimate of what I spent. But yes, with blushes, I would suggest take it easy. Don't go too crazy when you apply them because you don't want to go out looking like, you know, a bit clown facey, dramatic. Just, yeah, apply it bit by bit and just blend. So next up I'm going to discuss lips. So right now I'm wearing a pink lipstick, wearing this one here, and it's called Whipped Caviar. And I literally searched all over the world for this colour. I just love it because it's every day. You can kind of wear it to work and you can wear it when you're going out. And I just love the fact that it's a nice pink and it's not too bright, but it's not very subtle at the same time. And you can wear it with a brown lip liner to make it a bit darker, or you could just wear it alone. And I've got this lip gloss by Rimmel on top, and it just has a nice shimmer. I love my shimmer dewy look, so I've put this on top because this is a matte lipstick. It's not very glossy at all, but makeup is a thing that you can just learn as well, which is fun. And there's so many videos on YouTube where you can pick up so many different tips, so definitely explore what other YouTubers are doing and are saying and offering in terms of advice. Just do your research, and yeah, this was a great video to do. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section and I will answer them. And if you have any suggestions in terms of any future videos, please also let me know. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!